17. Golf play action fake. Stepping up in the pocket, throwing deep down the field. Wants J-Mo. In stride. Got him. Gone. Count it down. 10-5. End zone. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. 82 yards. Jared takes, stumbles coming out of there, wants to throw, does downfield, got a man wide open. Sam Laporta, touchdown Detroit Lions. Oh my goodness. Jared stumbled coming out from behind center, regained composure, regained his grip on the football, and then threw it down to a wide open Sam Laporta for a touchdown, 21 yards on the connection.
I think he did that on purpose. I think Jared Goff did that on purpose. Because you could hear some guys even through the...
Good afternoon, one and all, and welcome to the Fox 2 Lions postgame show. I'm Woodriffe, and riding shotgun with me is former Lions linebacker Rob Rubick. Detroit with a 34-17 victory in Chicago against the Bears, setting a franchise record with the 13th regular season victory. We'll go back to Soldier Field in a couple of minutes, but Rob, let's get your first reaction on what you saw in this game today.
Well, my first reaction was a tight end, Woody. So get my information right.
I
put it up there for you.
I will.
What I saw today starts with Jahmyr Gibbs, having to play a bigger role than he has in the past. With Monty being out, doesn't miss a beat. The spin move was just incredible. It's almost like playing Madden. You watch what he does with his speed in the run game and his durability. I mean, he got a lot of reps today. They had to call on him to really pick up the load, and he responded. As you can see in these highlights here, he did such a good job of getting north and south, doesn't get too cute. He's really kind of fine-tuned his game. When he came from college, he was a little bit more flash and dash, but he's realizing if you want to play in this league and be successful and help your team, you need to be able to run between the tackles, and he does that extremely well.
And we saw that today, the questions being answered by this team. They said that you couldn't run the ball without Montgomery. They said that, the Lions run game would suffer and all that kind of stuff. I didn't see anything suffering today from this team as far as the run game goes.
We don't listen to they. That's why you were telling them before. They don't know anything because
I like that.
Lion people, we know our team, and we know we are very talented, and you notice I'm saying we a lot now because
you can say that.
Yeah, I can actually say that.
You can say that. You played.
I'm alum.
Right.
But it's a team right now that Dan Campbell has buying into everything that he wants them to buy into, everything that is right, everything that is pushing them to their ultimate goal, and that's to get to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl. So Dan Campbell, hats off to you, and this team is so much fun.
Yeah,
so much fun.
It's a whole lot of fun, and I mentioned how I thought you played on defense. It's
because I'm jacked. That's why.
You know what? You know what? It's your passion on both sides of the ball, and you know what? Let's talk about the defense really quick here because they were getting gashed a little bit for the last couple weeks, and today we saw them really tighten things up where they had to be.
You made a good point. I was starting to get a little whiny. Mm-hmm. I can get down on this defense at times, even though I know why they're not playing well as they're so beat up.
Right.
I mean, you basically have a JV defense playing a lot of the time for this Lions team. And I get a little bit whiny. But you made a point. You said, though, even when it seems like they're down, someone makes a play.
Yes.
They'll get a tip ball. They'll get a sack. Somebody will do something to thwart the drive of the Bears. And we saw that today. We saw a couple turnovers early on. Now, one was purely on the Bears.
Right.
Mishandled. But another one, a great job chasing the ball down, punching the ball out, and having other defenders there hustling to recover the turnover. So this is defense that plays together, and they need to because they are short-manned.
Yeah, and they were highly motivated today. I know defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn had that bunch ready because he's been talking all week long about how, whoever we put in there will be ready to play. And we saw that today. I mean, Ben Neiman recovering a fumble right there. This team on defense, holding Caleb Williams as far as I think he was their leading rusher.
Yeah, they gave up on the run early. The Lions kind of jumped out a quick start and got ahead, and that really made them one-dimensional. And that's what you want. If you want to make things easier for a defense that is trying to find himself, that is a makeshift defense, make the other team one-dimensional. Yeah. Aaron Glenn, a couple of years ago, I was on Aaron Glenn hard. I'm thinking, man, this guy, can he coach? And I realized, you can have all the X's and O's, but until you get those players, those Jimmies, those Joes, and then he's so much better when they're healthy. But what he's learned how to do is win and be productive with fill-ins. And that is a skill that's going to take him very far in this game.
Yeah, he's definitely instilled belief in some players.